Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel Vilina Vedmika. And today I'm really feeling sharing my thoughts about what is it for me being a witch or a modern witch. And yeah, what is it to be a witch for me? Being a witch for me, it is not about having close witchy relatives or grandmas or granddads, or for example old relatives with the witchy abilities. It's not about this, because you can have lots of relatives that are witches, and if you don't practice witchcraft properly, for example practice it every day, you can't be as good as them, right? Even if you have some abilities from them, like inherited. But and for me, even in fact, we all have um, witchy relatives. You know why? Because we all came from pagans, and pagans believed in gods. They believed in nature forces and elements and other witchy stuff. So we are from all our ancient relatives pagans, right? So it doesn't matter for me if you have a witch relative. You can be powerful only if you practice witchcraft, practicing every day, breathing witchcraft every day, breathing magic every day. Also, being a witch for me is not only about witchy look, witchy makeup, or witchy style of clothes. It's not even about at all. It's not about witchy beachy behavior in a society, to impress somebody. Or I'm not against those witches who do this. Everybody have their own rights to express themselves how they want it to. I'm not against it at all. I'm for it. If you feel like it, it's good. So, and to be a witch is not only about posting witchy stuff, posting articles or witchy pictures. And it's not always only about conjuring your desires into your reality. It's not only about it. For me, it's much more, it's deeper. It's deeper. In Russia, we have the word for the witch, vedma, and vedma means knowing the wisdom of life, knowing the wisdom of the earth, knowing the wisdom of elements, knowing the laws of the energies and the laws of the universe, and following and trusting them. So for me, this is what being a witch. And in Russia we have this special word for witches who likes only conjure desires for themselves or for others, in the reality only do practice, witchcraft practice. And we call these witches koldunyi. Koldunya means the one who practice witchcraft only, doing spells for others or rituals for others or for themselves. So it's not a witch, it's not a vedma. So, and for me, a witch is a very wise woman, or a woman who, or a girl who is intent to be wise soon, or growing into this way, to know, to learn the laws, and to learn the wisdom of life, and to help others. It's for me, it's a new word now for this witch, is a spiritual witch, or it's an awaken witch. That's really feels like for me, That's what these witches can have psychic abilities also, and they use them to expand their consciousness and expand the consciousness of people who wants their help, you know. So this is what it is to me to be a witch. And also I'm sure 100% that real witch has developed their own form of magic through like mixing, working practices and techniques for themselves that work for them best. But some witches actually really work on, like, according to books, Asian books, and it's good for them. I mean, it works for them. It's not working for me though. And I call myself eclectic witch because I try to work with books, and I'm still actually trying, but it's usually not really working for me fully, like exactly what I wanted to get, for example, or what I wanted to do. It's not really working this way, the way I want it. So I usually blend these rituals or spells from the books, like according to what I see, how I see it, or add some my own ingredients to there, or my understandings to this ritual or spell. So I can say for myself, I have this unique form of magic, special practices, techniques that works only for me. And yeah, and especially today, when the knowledge is for about witchcraft is really like open now everywhere. Before you couldn't find anywhere, so now you can find it everywhere about different types of witchcraft. So why not to use it and try it and just mix it together for the best of all, for all of us. So yeah, for me, to be a witch is to be awakened witch, eclectic witch, modern witch, right? So for me, it's really this way. And you know what I felt recently? Not recently, but already around several years, that with this shifting of our reality nowadays, I mean, shifting the level of our consciousness, I see and I hear witches calling to group together, witches calling for other women to rise, to raise their power, to wake their witches inside, to come together, to learn together, to grow together, to help themselves and others to shift their consciousness to the higher level. And I'm so happy that I see more and more women, girls are into witchcraft again, into magic, and they are not afraid anymore, and they're not listening of old thoughts that witchcraft and magic is only black magic or only black witchcraft, and it's really bad for your life, for your health, for your relatives. No, the magic and witchcraft, it's today it's kind of spiritual path for people to grow in it. So I absolutely believe in it, and I'm so happy that so many girls, so many women are with us. And this is my real dream, you know, to get together all the awakened witches and do something big for our society and for our world. But I don't know what for now, but I know the idea will come to me. If there is a will, there is a way, right? Let's come together and feel all right. And The only one thing I want to say today is the phrase that came up to me several years ago, the days I felt this calling for me and for other women. I want to say this phrase that is very important and very deep for me, very warm my heart, is for you, witches. Wake up, witches. Rise. Breathe. It's time for us to fly and do some magic in our life and live our magical life. That is all for today. I'm happy that I have this journal, this video journal, to express my feelings, to share with you, which is my thoughts. Maybe somebody will feel the same, and I will be happy to hear in comments. And I am grateful still, and I will be grateful for this wonderful time to awake a witch within us, to be awakened witch, modern awakened witch. And I'm so happy that we are growing in this interesting time of our consciousness shifting and shifting our reality to the higher level. And I'm very happy that I found myself, I woke up my witch within, and I'm feeling very, very powerful, because I'm not only conjuring my reality, I'm not only conjuring my desires into my reality, but growing spiritually here on this earth as a witch.